am Sure Sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over your son.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Boom, check it out, I don't know it's Jason. I may represent for I Am Sure Sports. For the latest news and updates, check out I Am Sure Sports. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe and share. Jace representing I Am Sure. I Am Sure Sports.
Good morning, and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am your host, Man, and it is always a joy and a pleasure to have you with us. Thanks to everyone who is viewing at this time. Hope you're having a top morning as we get into some breaking news, news relating to our reggae boys, and then we're going to also discuss some U-14 football, U-17 football. We're going to talk about the JPL games. And then we're going to have at the back end of our program, we're going to discuss and hear from you, select the top 10 goalkeepers to ever kept in the local circles. All right. But before I even do that and give thanks to the sponsors and welcome those who are in the live comment section, I see Mike Beater there already with a super sticker. That's awesome, right? When we get these super stickers, they help us in terms of finances. Little, but it means a lot. So appreciate that, and we hope to get some more super stickers and super chat. Big up Ryan LFC. All right. And yes, and also big up to Sir Horace Holmes. They call him AKA Countryman. Sir Holmes, I would appreciate if you do a clip of that famous ho 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 distinguished laugh on the radio and send to management so I can drop it on the channel. When I hear anything funny from anyone, I just drop that. Yes, sir. So send it to me and make sure that you give me an edition of it that that I can play without being charged for any copyright infringement. All right, so do that for me. Brown man security 33 good sound says bless up management. Look at that. Talk about super chat and super sticker. Then we have the C-Bar man, my friend Jason, with a $5 super sticker. Bless up, bless up, bless up, respect. He's just doing that because today Christopher Taylor supposed to be running that in national trial. So Jason had to do something with green, just reminding you all that he has some Calabar connections, right, Jason? Also, again, Mike with a next super sticker. Thank you so much, Mike. All right. I hope this is not a battle going on, or maybe I should hope it is a battle of super stickers and super chat going on. All right. There you go. He says, cool. So people, listen out for it. I can't. I can't do it, right? Only the great countryman can do that. Toughy Rudy, always a pleasure having you as well. Demo Dre, you can only make the laugh emojis, but you can't make the sound. You understand me? And that is what I need, not just the emojis, but the sound. Big up the second best. This is Duckland. Big up to Duckland. Celebrated his birthday recently. Big up, big up, big up. Yourself, Duckland. Lot of respect, yeah, man. And happy 27th birthday to you. Look, youth. Fresh God is active. You understand me? I don't know if he's active, you understand me, or he's just active in the chat, but big up, and bless up, Fresh God. Here you go. Mannings, how you mean, Dave Stone? You know what we're talking about. Mannings on their way to St. Elizabeth Technical to take on the Glenmuir High School in rural under 14 competition. And watch out, because we're going to nip Glenmuir. And then we're going to go into the All-Island Final, where we either going to play Jamaica College or Woolmer's. Brethren, Woolmer's have a number 9 down there. Listen, I need to see birth certificate. I need to see his birth certificate. Adrian, I need to see the birth certificate at that number 9. People, you see the number 9? The number 9 at Woolmer's look like Mikel Antonio. The man huge. You understand me? So I don't know how JC are going to stop him, but this guy is a big. I am telling you. You understand me? Blessing, Mr. Dre. IT push the JC man in the building. Israel said, can't wait to hear who played well from the fans. Oh, you're talking about the game last night. All right. And then he's here again saying, Wilmers got done. No, just cool managers, man. I need to see that birth certificate though. But before we pick up the sponsors, let me give you a quote that I have here. It says, he who must destroy others to succeed must know that destruction awaits him at the gate of his success. Let me say that again. He who must destroy others to succeed must know that destruction awaits him at the gate of his success. One more time for those who are listening. He who must destroy others to succeed must know that destruction awaits him at the gate of his success. As we pay tribute to the sponsors of this video. The sponsors are Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand. When you need it the most, you can call Prestige Finance at 876-884-7390. Right, they will give you a loan of up to 100,000 Jamaican dollars. Yes, 100,000 Jamaican dollars. They are located in Linstead, St. Catherine, Jamaica. Right, there is no processing fee. Yes, and 0 to 4% interest rate, and you get same day loan. That's Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it the most. Also, want to say a big thank you to Launch Legacy. Launch Legacy, where they handle risk and seek legacy for all your personal insurance need in Canada and the USA. Visit Launch Legacy at launchlegacy.com or call or text them at 647-989-0782. So I want to say thank you to the sponsors. All right, here we go, people. So let me give you some. Today, I really want to make a plea on behalf of our U-20 footballers over there in the Dominican Republic. Because sometimes, again, we can be very hard on the players and we don't know all the things that are happening over there. So I'm going to, I have a friend, a female friend who works in Honduras. And really, I've gotten a lot of information from her that I could put out, and I've refused to do so because I didn't want to be a distraction to the youth program. But this one is one that I have to highlight because it needs intervention, right? And it needs it needs the JFF to, unfortunately, I'm going to have to call them out again. All right. So how the competition is, and this is some things that I've understood. I had a lengthy conversation with my journalist friend working there. And I don't know if you know this, but there's a group of Jamaican parents that are there. And she is normally in close proximity to them. Some of them have left, according to her. All right. So if Jamaica lost the game yesterday, they would have had to clear out of the hotel that they are in by 11 o'clock this morning, Honduras time, which is 12 Jamaican time, so that Nicaragua would come in to the hotel at 1. So they'd have to come out at 11. There's an hour to clean up the hotel for the next team. No. So the Jamaican team would have to clear out everything in an hour's time and get out and leave Honduras. All right. Up to yesterday, this is from credible sources. And we have checked to see, like we have typed in names of players and coaching staff, Jamaica football, all of those things, to see if there were any flights arranged to go to the USA, to go to the United England, to go to Panama. And up to yesterday, there was no arranged flights. What that means is that if Jamaica had lost the game, the players would have been stranded, because up to that point, no flights were arranged and the players would have had. So let's give thanks for the victory. That's a big reason to give thanks for the victory. Now, it's important to note that, right? Very important. The JFF, the powers that be, you need to at least be making plans for the knockout stages on Sunday. When the game ends on Sunday, because the next game is on Sunday, it looks like we're going to play Haiti at 4 o'clock on Sunday. So by Monday, Jamaica needs to be out of Honduras. If we lose, if we win, of course, CONCACAF covers your accommodation and they're staying in a 5-star hotel. So the hotel is good. Everything is fine at the hotel, but they'll need to leave. So I don't know if the Federation is aware of this, but you need to know that Honduras is not a place to linger without armed security. Now, I know that some parents were there, right? And some have left, according to my reports. I don't know if they are coming back. Remember, it was a chartered flight. So flights now need to be booked for the players who need to get back to England, the players who need to get back to the States, the players who need to come to Jamaica, who could not travel through the States because they don't have any visas and they are Jamaicans. How are they going to get back? Remember, we also have 2 persons there that, according to what was discussed about the A license courses, that A license course start on the 4th of July in Trinidad. And we know that at least 2 of the persons up from the coaching staff will have to head to Trinidad to do the coaching course. So where is the booking of all of these flights and the arrangements? Where is who who is responsible for this? Who is the acting general secretary to make these arrangements? Again, I will say, listen, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But when I heard this, I said, what a good thing we won the game, because the players would have been stranded. I am saying this because maybe the Ministry of Sports need to hear it and intervene, or if the federation is unaware of the arrangements with CONCACAF in terms of when you lose a game and have to leave, how soon you don't get any time except to pack up and get out of the hotel. You're not even invited to go and watch a game. You have to leave unless the federation is going to pay for you to stay in that 5-star hotel an extra day, right? Which you can't, because the hotels that the team stay in is fully booked. So they'll have to find a next resort to stay or a next hotel to stay, however you want to call it. So please, I'm asking, if you know anyone, have any connection to anyone, let us begin to look at Sunday. What will happen if we lose? Now, we must have a plan B, because there's no guarantee. We want the team to win. We are believing for a win, but we cannot not have plans. We must have plans. All right? So let me go a little further. In all of this, I want to big up some people, because again, I don't think we realize, and I made sure I did some research because I want to get the names of the people over there working, right? Because they are doing a good job. They are doing a good job. All right. So, there are 20. Yeah. All right. Let me just take a couple of comments. Yeah. Gracious for the victory, even though we didn't look so good. Exactly, Fresh God. JFF says return flights are for losers, not Jamaica. No, Dockland, this is a serious thing. This is serious. All right. You're serious, man. I can't understand this. How is this even possible? My friend, when I hear it, it's I don't know. I don't even know where to go, right? Here we go again. Ricardo Baggio says, so not aware, hard to believe one organization. Well, I'm not saying that they are not aware. I'm just saying just in case they are unaware, because why wouldn't plans be in place? Is it that they were so confident that we're going to win and go through? There's ample time the morning after though. What do you mean they only have an hour? So what I mean is that all right. So if Jamaica lost last night, yesterday's game, they would have to be out of the hotel by 12 o'clock Jamaican time. So the operator, because the Nicaragua team or whatever other team, you remember there are 4 other teams who are supposed to come in. That team is supposed to take either Jamaica or Antigua place. So when you look at the CONCACAF thing, Nicaragua is supposed to replace Antigua, and Antigua, like the Antiguan team. So when I spoke to this lady this morning, the Antiguan team were getting ready to come out of the hotel. They have a chartered flight already. The Antiguans had a chartered flight. Jamaica did not. TikTok, I don't know who you are. Bring up your real name, but I'm not making any sense. Bring up your real name, and I can show you an article suggesting that. I can show you a picture of the Antiguan aeroplane waiting on them to take them back. Antigua is being replaced in that same hotel that is fully booked by Nicaragua. Come on the platform and come on. The number is running across. Call in, and let me put up my information and you challenge it. There was no plan in place if Jamaica lost the match. None whatsoever. None. So don't tell me you're talking nonsense. I'm going to start call out your people. You discredit what I'm saying. Call someone from the JFF and ask them, if Jamaica had lost the game, how would they have gotten back to Jamaica this morning? Call them and ask them. And if I'm wrong, I shut down my channel for 1 month. I shut it down completely. No content, TikTok. That's how credible my source is. No plans in place. Check all the flights out of Honduras. Check them. No plans were in place. In fact, the president and the vice president are presently in Colorado with the girls' team. When they come back to Jamaica, they are scheduled to go to Mexico. You want to do this with me, TikTok? You want to do this with me? You want to present more damning information, TikTok? Call. Let me put it out there. Any one of you want to challenge me, call in, let me put out more information out there. And what I want you to do is to prove to me that there was a plan in place if Jamaica lost the game. Because what you are trying to convince me is Dominica, Antigua knew from before the tournament, so they made a plans to if they got eliminated. Even that is better than Jamaica's plan. Even if Antigua made arrangements from before they got to the tournament that they were going to leave, Jamaica did not have any. So if you have other information, call in. Call anybody in the GFF and ask them, was there any plan for the team to come back this morning, because it's today they will have to leave. Today. Check the amount of hotels. Check the amount of hotels that the teams are using. Come on, TikTok and whomever else. Come on. Let's bring on the challenge. All right. Good question, Antonio Knight. Do I know what time Antigua made arrangements for their chartered flight? I have no clue. Say they made it this morning. You are telling me that the JFF were going to make their chartered flight plans this morning when they didn't have any? And remember, all the Antiguans are going back to Antigua. Come on up, people. The Jamaicans are not coming back to Jamaica. We have some going to England from Honduras. Are we to believe that there was a chartered flight for the players to England, one for the players to America, one for the players to come back to Jamaica? Don't do me that, man. I may be on YouTube. I may play the fool, but I'm not going to be played by a fool. There were no plans in place. There were no plans in place. Why we can't accept that? And say, listen, going ahead, the federation needs to make plans. Why we can't accept that? Don't you hear me come on here many times and defend, even when people are cursing the JFF? When I come out and say these things, I want them to begin to put plans in place. yo, my God, this person is not, I'm not going to say it. Respect. All right. So let me big up some persons, right? I need to, because some of you missing the point. People, I want you to know this, that there's a chartered flight in place for the American team already and the Canadian team. There is one in place for the Mexican team already. So, TikTok, if you come on here, because you are an agent of the GFF, I can put out more information in a TikTok. So if you tempt me, all right, TikToks are trying to create some trouble. So people, we're going to resist the temptation because I respect authority, and I know leading the federation is not an easy task. So though TikTok is trying to draw me out, I'm not going to say and put some pictures in front of the people. I have some pictures in a TikTok that I could put up here. That would be embarrassing. But I'm going to give them an opportunity because I want the football to do well, to continue doing well. And suggest again to the GFF to get things in order, because presently there is no plan in place, including for Sunday. All right? So let's move along. But I have to big up some people. I have to big up the parents who are over there. I have to big them up. Good support to the team. My brother over there called Tajay Bailey. Tajay Bailey is a physiotherapist, right? Big up Tajay. Working so hard. I mean, not sleeping just to get the team ready. To Rory, the masseuse, big up. Tireless nights are working. To get the players up and ready. Great job. The doctor, listen, the female doctor over there, Rochelle Brown. No, I think she's a Rochelle Brown who's helping with massage. I think that's the name of the person, right? Big up. They are doing tremendous work over there. But big up Barry Watson, who we gave a hard time recently. Barry Watson, who is the HOD. I'll big you up because you know the struggles and you have work to put things in place. Remember people, watch the first game again. If you can watch the video and slow it down and look when the medical persons are giving the players water, where they got the water out of. I highlight TikTok, I highlighted this already. I have other information. But people like Barry Watson have worked tirelessly to keep this whole thing together. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. I know you probably run out of money that you get because of all of the spending you have to do because of how disorganized the whole thing is. But you need to link up the president and the vice president and tell them to send some money somewhere, somehow. Or one of them need to leave Colorado and stop in Honduras and make some money reach in your hand. Right? So you need that. You understand me? Do something for the players tomorrow so them can train. Them train today, train. Make them go to the mall tomorrow and have a little relaxed time. Train again Saturday morning. Make them send some money because the players qualify. Because you must out of money now, because the amount of things that you guys have to get to make the team play. So, Mr. President and Mr. Vice President, first Vice President in Colorado, I think the girls program is at a better place. You need to find a way of checking in with the team manager and see how they can sustain and support it. So anybody can send this in at the JFF. Because you see, money, remember people, me I tell you, say, you see me wrong about this arrangement, but they can. I tell you, they can fix it, It can be fixed. But there must be this is Honduras. Think this a Canada demand them there? You think them in the United States? This is Honduras, with all due respect. The team is training at a polo club. No fault of the JFF, that is. So I have to give a lot of respect to the players, because this has not been an easy journey for them. 20 players and only one person there to massage them. One. You see, the first game, it is a coach and the assistant coach who had to fix things, because the equipment person, TikTok, you're aware of that too? That the equipment person was down and out, sick. Money had to be found to deal with it. So don't come and tell me nonsense, TikTok. So I'm putting that out at the beginning of the program because I needed to reach to the ears of the powers that be, so that they can be dealt with. Maybe there is no money. Talk to the relevant people and get the resources in. Again, thanks to the people, the coaching staff, in spite of all the difficulties, they have managed to keep things together. And the team, people, believe me, the young men over there, they are one. And I think this is a good crop of player. Maybe not all of them, but most of them, if kept together, could form a good core going ahead for the national team. If you look at the camaraderie amongst them, very, very good. The players themselves and the unity in the team is not a problem. And again, let me give credit to the people who are over there. The head of the thing, Barry Watson, the Tajay and Rory and Rochelle, all of these people, the coaching staff, all of these people have worked tirelessly, and we give credit where credit is due. Hey, TikTok, come up, people. I'm not ask TikTok for him real name. TikTok, call in a man so we can hear you. Don't tell me about the man them don't need the money. What kind of madness you talk about? Where this man come from, man? Listen, teach me, people, teach me the art of ignoring this kind. Brethren, you know it is okay. Listen, you know that I can tell the president and I can tell Mr. Speed that, listen, this need to be better. And we can still talk to them tomorrow and big them for them to bud. Why you find it so hard that when things are not the way they're supposed to be? What you mean, say the man, you can't go tournament without money with people picking them up, brother? Where can I go? Check your brain, man. Come on, man. What you mean, say them no need no money? So they don't need things outside of the basics. People, I said this in my first stream. Jamaica and TikTok, if I'm wrong, I don't know if people listen. I don't know if a mistake was made. But when they went to the first game, they had to put ice. I have the picture of them taking their water out of a crocus bag for the first game. Watch the video again against Costa Rica. And I will bring up that alone. It is clear in the video against Costa Rica that they had to take water out of a crocus bag to give the players to drink because they had no igloo. The next game, there was a brand new igloo. Watch the game again. In the rain. The tag was still on it. Somebody forgot it. You can see it's a brand new igloo. So don't tell me. So, but we're going to move there. JFF just check the travel thing, put a plan in place. If I think the team is going to win, but that don't take away from the need to have a plan. You don't want the players to be stranded in Honduras, taken out of a hotel, because we know that you can't afford to put them up in a next 5-star hotel for a day in Honduras. And you can't move them and put them in an unsafe place. So there must be a plan. It's not a matter of money, why the other nations have plans that get activated at the point of them being eliminated. It's a matter of safety. And I rest my case from that. U-14 finals urban will see Jamaica College taking on Wolmer's. And like I said earlier, I find it very difficult to believe that, all right, I think we're at the point where we're taking calls, so just hold on, let me see if I can set up. Find it difficult to believe that JC will be able to stop Wolmer's in this. And in the urban final, Mannings will be taking on Glenmuir, right? We have we had a caller. Caller, you can call back. So that's two things. Then we also have the second leg of the JPL games going on today. That is Cavaliers versus Mount Pleasant in the first game and Arnett versus Harborview in the second game. Right? So they are both tied 1-1, 1-1, 2-2, no home goal, away goal rules. So you can say stalemate. We'll see who will get the better of each other in the second leg. We're going to do a live watch along to that today as well. Caller, you're calling, you can call back. We're at the point where we'll be accepting some calls. And then we're going to discuss the game yesterday. I mean, like I said, the team won the game, which is important. In spite of all the difficulties, they have moved on, and we must commend them. We didn't look as well as we looked, I think, in the second game, but nonetheless, yeah. Hold on, let's take this call. Hello?
Good afternoon to you and the viewers. Good morning in Jamaica. What time now?
Good morning. It's still morning here, sir. Good morning.
How are you guys doing? How are you doing, Mannings, man?
You know, I'm doing well. I'm giving thanks. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing good. Can't complain of life, the greatest thing, but listen to you. Oh my God, bro. Like, a lot of things going on wrong, man.
Yeah.
And when a lot of things going on wrong behind the scene, water and all of them stuff there, how you expect the player them to give 100%?
The truth is in Ryan, that what, and that's why I'm commending, let me say it, I am commending the people who are there, because they have been having meetings, talking to the players. And listen, the good thing is, I will tell people, is that all of these things are pushing the players to excel. Like they are saying, man, because the players even believe, that they are being set up to fail by how the whole CONCACAF arrangements are. Right? So they are, because even the game, that they played early, they should have played the last game, given the schedule, you know, and they end up playing the first game at the venue change on heavy grass. So the players are seeing this as a way of motivating them. So I think they are going to still excel. But all I'm saying is that the federation must put plans in place. Because this is not a safe place for it. I'm telling you, without a doubt, that if this team lost the game last night, there was no chartered flight that they could have arranged. Like I said, the president and the vice president, as far as we know, are in Colorado with the girls preparing.
What am I doing in Colorado?
Well,
What am I doing in Colorado?
The girls are at a camp in Colorado, and from there, I think they're going to leave and go to Mexico. So I don't know what.
Yeah, but with the president and the vice president, what am I do dead? Them the needed dead.
I don't.
Them the needed dead. Them all of them don't have everything covered already over there. So the girl side smooth. The girl side smooth. Them energy, them supposed to come and do us with money. Some look a basic thing make the team. Some look a basic thing, Virgin. Basic thing, them are water. Oh my God, bro. How you expect the team to run on the pitch? Water, Gatorade, they need them thing that's a must.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Virgin.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I tell the man, man. Honestly, boy, you know, we beat the man, them beat the JV. You know what to say about the man, them, Virgin. You understand? I do physics, I do personal trainer. And for most 3 females for the entire night. From I go the second one, my hand them tired. Much as one somebody is there, massaging 20 boys.
Yeah, but because
and like I said, these are the problem long time where the same senior team are asked me 2 person to massage. How can you only have 1 person massage?
Yeah.
Massaging the player them.
It's rough.
I joke thing them the brother, especially management game, every 2 days them a play a game. The legs them, even me say it, yesterday me I say, the team look tired. You can see the team look tired, man. When you have a whole heap of game behind one another, you got tired, especially playing on that pitch with a whole heap of mud, and you got tired if you don't have the right tool to recover back.
Yep.
I'm going to tell a star, Virgin. Anyway, Virgin.
Listen, Ryan, what I have to say, though, is that you see the people over there still cause sometimes they beat them, you know. Like I said, the team manager, Rami and Thomas, and like even Barry Watson. These guys are working tirelessly. The masseuse, let me tell you, the masseuse. Listen, the people, because I say all of the teams stay there, you know. People, these are, and I hear somebody, TikTok was talking about parent. This is a journalist. I am telling you. And like I said, there is also the players feel like even CONCACAF is...
because the last game when them play, Bridget, you can see when them pass the ball, it's slow down.
Yeah, the Jamaica should have played the game, the evening game, and they gave them the first game. Though we were scheduled to play a late game. Because, well, they're going to say that there was no light at the venue and all of that. Right? We were sent to a polo club
what are the mannings,
with
man?
horses. The players had to pass horses to go and train, you know. I don't even see the pictures, you know. So some of these things...
Virgin,
yeah, go ahead.
May I tell you, say, yo, that's how our football now get better, you know. Mannings, man, even CONCACAF, brother, them get a whole heap of money, Virgin. Them not give the country them the money what them supposed to give in, Virgin. How can all these things? Oh, man, Mannings, man. Yo, I don't know why I'm calling you Mannings, man. Because I say I take a break, you know.
Yeah. Hey,
anyway, Mannings, man.
Look you know me, Ryan. I mean, you know, welcome to the program, Unseen. People know me, you know, that, listen, yes, when I hear people unjustly blaming the federation and even the president, I will come out in defense of them if I think it is wrong. But where I think they need to be better organized, it is my responsibility as a responsible person in the media landscape to highlight it without being disrespectful, still having high expectations and still believing that the team will advance. Like I said, these things happening is part of the motivation to the team doing well. And the young fellas are together in unity. That is the key. I think and this is where I commend our under 20 team. Let me tell you why. Our senior team allow the problems in the federation, right? Yeah, in the federation, the senior team allowed the problems at the federation level to infect them so much that it affected the unity in the team. The young players have blocked out all of those things and they are focused on the tournament and the game that they play. And I must commend them. The former Captain Pearson, the present Captain Bonaya Clark, Boyce Clark, Kanaya Boyce Clark, and all the players, tremendous job. The coaching staff, tremendous job. And we still have high expectation. We have Blue Mountain Entertainment Group on the line. Welcome to the show, sir.
Man, how are you going?
Me there, I know. I go through.
Hey, man, you see right now, so Jamaica football and Chelsea, the one of them out to give me high blood pressure.
Chelsea? How Chelsea reach around here, so now?
No, one of them out to give me, I tell you, one of them out to give me high blood pressure. But you know, man, I don't know what's going on with the national program, but why we need some divine intervention, and that's what I see. I see you put up, you know, we need some divine intervention, Virgin, because I mean, of all the things that the bloggers been saying, that you guys on YouTube and all that stuff, if JFS don't take all those things into account and try to improve better, I don't know if they will ever do better. You know, that's what I'm saying. No, I must commend the under 20 team based on what you're saying. You know, they're not getting into the politics, they're focusing on the game. I feel like the national team should have done that. We would have been in the World Cup. But the whole thing with the national team, they got into the whole politics of the football rather than just playing the football and make things fall into place. You understand what I'm saying? Because once you're playing good football, you know, once you're playing good football and the country proud of you and things start show, the federation would have to get themselves together. But the national team got themselves into the whole politics and what was going on, and that helped to keep you out of the World Cup. And I want to commend the under 20 team. So you know, to fight on through all the adversities. You know what I say? Yeah, man. So that's just my one thing.
Yeah, man, big up, man. And yeah, we need to do that. You understand me? Call and encourage them where we can and tweet. Eddie Vision also is saying that the JFF provide daily content for YouTubers. Big them up. All right. Big up the JFF. Yeah, man. Yep. Big up the JFF. Because the JFF but social media person is over there as well. So he's doing stuff and providing that. That is good. Step in the right direction. Big them up for that. There you go, Eddie Guna. Yeah.
But I don't think they're focusing enough. Because you know, 90% of you guys, you know, are giving them a lot of valuable ideas. So from the time this whole YouTube thing starts and you going at it and Ryan going at it and everybody else, all the you know, the bloggers on YouTube that talk about. Wow. From the time you guys been doing that, the JFF should have been doing a little better now, man.
Yeah.
They should have been doing a little better. And I was one of the man who defend the JFF, you know, because I know organization running, you know, sometimes people that on the inside, so they talk all what they want to talk. But I mean, the JFF got to get together, man. Real talk.
Yep. Know? Yeah, but, man. Hey, long time we haven't heard from us. A joy hearing from you. And like I said, bigging up the U-20 youths. So, yeah, man, enough respect for that.
Yeah, man. Them just play the ball and don't get into the politics.
Exactly. Because focus on the field. Yeah.
Let me tell you, once them start prove themselves and start win games, you're going to be surprised how much people are going to rally behind them. You're going to see how much sponsors are going to come in. You understand what I say?
Yep. And listen, I still believe, and that's what I'm saying, I still believe, you know, that we are going to qualify. I think how it is set up now, we're going to play Haiti on Sunday at 4. And I think that is a winnable game. It's not a given that we win, but it is a winnable game.
No, that is a winnable game. That is a winnable game. But like I said, I hope the guys just focus.
Yeah.
And the game, leave the politics. Don't worry about the water. Just prove yourself. If they don't have water, just go drink some tap water and play.
No, man. Obviously, they got an igloo because they had water, but the water was in crocus bag, meaning the bottled water had you saw them take it.
Man. Mr. Now watch the crocus bag, man. You know, I hear me. Watch the crocus bag. Just play your ball.
There you go.
Now watch no crocus bag, man. I could have scandal bag them bring the bag.
Yeah.
When me a play management, when you a play ball earlier, there's somebody that bring water come here. I will share one suck. Juice on the sideline. And you know that?
No, but whenever what kind of see careful enough. Blue Mountain. Whenever the people them put up your wipe on the channel in the Blue Mountain.
No,
man, you have to retract that, man. You have to retract that, man.
The syrup thing in the plastic bag.
Yeah. They look good. Bag juice. It was bag juice, man.
Yeah.
You can't say people. You can't say big man used to share suck, man.
Play ball and sometimes I want back of water share for the whole of it. The funny thing, I want back of water share for the whole of.
Yeah, that's so better.
Remember the days when I left in Jersey with a management. And when you make a sub, after 2 times a man shut up Jersey and run back on the field. See?
Yeah. True.
Then time that we do it, and then time that we not get no pay. Look for it. And we do it because we love the game and we are do it. We want to use to meditate. Not worry about the politics our JFF now. Because JFF now don't have to prove themselves to reach somewhere alive. To make a big club soon, to make somebody else soon.
Yeah.
No, Virgin, no matter your Virgin. Hear me, man. If I even hand me good and control a little bit of water to drink it, Virgin. Play out your heart and represent the country.
Which is what
Jamaica.
This is what they are doing out there. Yeah, man. All right, big up Blue Mountain, and thanks for the support and the call as usual. All right.
You know yourself, man.
Yeah, man. People as usual, remember to hit the like button if you have not yet. Unseen, why don't you chime in? What are your thoughts? Eagle Republic said, I think Fuzzy made a good move by giving the captain's armband to Kanaya Boyce Clark. Pearson may be strong, silent type, but sometimes the player need that vocal on the field leader.
You hear me, man?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, so once again, the Netflix series story started with the JFF. You know, I think then all of this, media on them and people saying that they need to improve and they're still not learning. This shows us that the persons in the various positions that are heading the JFF management with these teams are not doing a good job. And at the next, they have to leave. We need some good people, some better persons who are qualified, and persons who have the bucketive of, the corporate Jamaica who can get money to do such stuff, so things like this. Because you look away, these youngsters don't really have not even a sponsor, not even a sponsor to sponsor them going to Honduras. And these are bright young players, top players who played in the Manning Cup, who, the Manning Cup full of sponsor. You understand me? And you look away, none of these sponsors in the Manning Cup will even follow the team. You understand me, man? And it's just sad. But I'm glad that they win and they are really focusing on their part, trying to make a name for themselves so they can leave and make some money, help them, family, friends, everybody. You understand? And make us proud of them. Big up to the coaching staff, we beat them. Enough people don't get the coaching staff the credit to the management. But we have to give them credit for what they do. Lee Craft, like Andrew Safans, Fuzzy Gear, Physio, massage therapist.
Andrew Safans or Andrew Sewell?
That's what we call him, Andrew Safans Sewell.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I make a name that, Safans. So we have to give thanks still. You understand? Just one never continue to put in the work and make a qualify for the World Cup. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, listen, there's a feedback unseen, so let me mute you. Right. What I'm not here to JFF out this person in. All right, because I'm yet to see someone show me like any credible plan that I would say I'm yet to see any person out there with anything that I would say, yes, this person, based on what I'm seeing them doing and hearing what they're saying, would go in and make significant changes. And I don't like to put people in position to change things. I like to put people in position because they are changing things. You know, I learned this in leadership, you know, that you don't get promoted so you can do the job good. It is because you're doing the job so well that you get promotion. I want to see some people out there doing the job so well that they get promoted to the different offices in the leadership of the football. So I'm not even into who out and who in. What I'm saying is that this is an opportunity. The U-20 team are 2 games away from qualifying. This would be a major boost for this present federation. They should have seen this, along with the female program, as a means of increasing their credibility and increasing their organizational abilities. Therefore, their job is to ensure that they minimize everything, right, that would affect the youngsters. And I can tell you, if it wasn't for the people who were there and them not wanting to talk, this would, let me say it this way. I think if they had undisciplined players in the team who like to talk, a lot would have been said. But I think the management of the team itself over there has been so good that it has covered many of the flaws that they have experienced. You understand me? Because there's many unpleasant things that have happened. The players themselves as well have put themselves in what I call self-imposed exile from all the negativity from fans and from the leadership level so they can zoom in and focus on the tournament. And that is critical and important. All right? But good performance by the team. Looking at the game again, I will say Blake played well. Bicknell has made a huge difference in the middle of the park. I think, having watched the game again, I think James did well, but I think like James is more of an impact player. I think he does better coming off the bench. I would start Tyler Roberts over him. That's me going ahead and bring him off the bench. With Kobe, I would say no. I would start Kobe in the next game and bring on Duncan. I would do that kind of a rotation. Instead of starting Duncan and bring on Kobe, I would start Kobe and bring on Duncan. All right. I wouldn't shift the back three, right? Because I know people are saying put Blake in midfield, but I learned this from at Codson Spring from Coach Bender. He says, I mean, if it don't broke, don't fix it. And because there's this good combination with Morgan at the back and Blake, and I want you to notice this. Morgan, and this is so important to note in the game, Morgan almost passed a lot of the balls to Romain Blake to play them long. Whenever we need to play the ball long, right, he plays them to, like, he almost defer the passing out of the back to Blake more than Morgan doing it. And I think that is a good understanding that they have. So I would keep them together and keep probably Jaden Anderson with them as well. What say you, Unseen?
I say the same thing, man. But I like the fact that they really listen to us. Maybe not really listen to us, but they found out that Chad James need to start, and that player is a good player. I think if he continues, he'll be in a top club soon in England. We also need to have this thing where we transition them into the senior team. I think that is the next thing that I think we need to improve on the transitioning from the under 20 to the senior teams. Especially the goalkeeper, management, good leader on the field. Play with the ball, play like a sweeper keeper, confident, used to pressure situation, manage pressure well. It's just a top goalkeeper, and I think he's coming for Andre spot soon.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think what's his name again? Tyler Roberts.
Yes.
I think when he plays central, um, gets more out of him because he's on to goal there. Once he turns and gets in space, it's problem. I think Clark needs to play. When he post up, sometimes he needs to play the ball more, to play the ball in space for somebody to run onto it. I think
Yeah.
Devante Campbell though, he needs some more variation how he attacks. Needs to cut in sometime and try to see if we can curl the
Yeah.
ball in the far corner.
Yeah. So
That's part of the system is out.
I don't know. Like I said, I would start Tyler Roberts and bring on Chad James. Because one of the things you must understand as well is that the Haitians are more aggressive and they are also very fast, right? So do we go with the two forwards again, right? Use the twin towers, one running off the other, or do we go with one and bring on the other one? I think I would risk both of them in the game again because I want to play a back three, but I think we're going to need somebody else in the midfield who can win balls. So that would mean that Duncan and or Christopher Pearson needs to be benched so that we can have an ex-ball winning player alongside Bicknell in there. Because if they have an ex-ball playing midfielder in there with them, it would give any one of them that plays more like a number 10 a greater amount of freedom, right? And then you have those ball winning persons sliding into the left back or into the right back positions when we are defending.
But man, even though he's a ball winning player, he must can pass the ball like a weakness. He can't pass the ball, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, I know some persons are saying Malachi should start, but all I'm saying is that if Malachi, how good is his ball passing ability? Like I said, that Bicknell is ideal because Bicknell plays the ball. You understand me? He passes the ball. For the persons who are saying that we should go to a back four, it means that you're going to have to start Zemini's or a Rochester if his ban is just a 1 game ban. I think they're supposed to be having some meeting today to determine how, what happens after the red card, if it's 1 game or 3 game, because it was a straight red. Yeah. So Michael is saying Chad James tried too much with the ball. He kept losing the ball. And then he says Clark must work on his finishing. Yeah, I think Clark needs to capitalize on some of these chances, especially early in the game, especially that headed one that he got 4-2-3-1. We need Malachi and Bicknell as double centrals. If I'm going, and again, you don't want to make a lot of changes to your team because that could also expose you. All right. Fresh God saying that in this game, he would start Scarlett over Jamari so he can run at the tired defenders. All right, good point. Manning's Jamaica women cricket team just bowled out Guyana for 23. Oh, in the Super 50? Big up. Hey, Stephanie Taylor, supposed to be talking to her, You understand me when this tournament finish. Big up. the Jamaica cricket team. People, today, national trials also start. All right, Clark is getting behind the defenders. However, he should try to score the goal. You know what a lot of people have not done? I don't hear a lot of people talking about the quality of the goal by Zion Scarlett. The ball is on his right. He's almost on the end line. And he uses his left foot to play the ball around the keeper, though he's on the right side and the end line is a defender. Excellent, excellent goal. Excellent goal.
Yeah, man. Top goal, man. Top goal.
Excellent goal. And then I saw Bicknell place a ball to, I think it was to the same Clark, that he should have scored. He should have just gone far post. Kind of turn his body the same way like how Zion turned his body and used his right foot and bend it around the keeper. The keeper advanced and came into him. I think that should have been a goal. But that was a very good pass by Bicknell. So I think if Bicknell has somebody else even in the middle of the park tackling with him, it gives him even some freedom to push up a little more so he can make some of those passes. Fresh God is saying Malachi can pass well. Big up Anthony Big Dog says the goalkeeper dealt with the high balls better than Knight. Michael Woodburn says Malachi Douglas can pass the ball very well. All right, cool. Yes, Unseen, we need to transition young players from international tournament and not from high school unless they're exceptional. I did not see one player in Money Cup final that was senior team ready. All right. Clark is one for the future as he is my baller, but he needs to work a lot on his finishing. Honest opinion that Fresh God. Zemini is a good baller. He got a game off. He should come back in the starting 11, show his class. Clark looks unfit. He's not sharp. Okay. The 11. Yeah. All right. A Vinny type junior goal on the opposite side of the corner. Yes, Zion. No, he's not. No, he's not injured. My understanding is that Zion had the runs. He had the runs, so he had to come off. Understand his role as a right back. His positioning is always poor, always running towards into the right wing. All right, that is true. I think he needs to work on his positional play. But not only that, you know what is funny? You know what your coach tell you when you're defending unseen? That if the crowd keeps seeing your back, you're not defending well. If the crowd keeps seeing your number, you're not defending well. It means you're chasing back every time. So you need to tell your team that if the crowd keeps seeing your number, something is wrong with your defending. And we keep seeing Zemini's number too much. Oh, listen to this now. Hey, this one, TikTok, the people them go attack you, because I don't understand. Like, I don't understand your brother. I have to bring up your thing. Anyways, so yeah, that's it with the U-20. I don't know if anyone else have any comments. Unseen, you have any comments on it? Any other comments you want to add? And then
we did tell us we drop the tier 2 matches something then.
What? You tell me the scores, man. I can't follow up so many things, man. What is the score in the tier 2? Just give me this. Just read out the scores.
Yes, a lot of work.
Yeah, just read out the scores, man.
Hold on. Let me get them.
You're not ready unseen, man. I think you did ready. You're not ready.
Nobody have them now. You have them, man. Hold on. See if I come up now. All right, so
people, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed.
Falmouth beat Hopewell 6-2.
Okay.
Baptist draw with Chabot Maroons. That's Mr. Hyde's team 0-0. Shoot Limal beat who this one? Hold on. Limal. Well, I'm skip that one. I remember who Limal played. Chujus beat Downs 2-1. Treasure Beach beat Albion Mountain 2-1. And Falkland beat Portlanders 3-2.
So Wadada and Limeall play.
Yeah, Wadada and Limeall play. Limeall beat Wadada.
Okay.
Limeall finally win a game.
Okay. So you see Wadada struggling in tier 2. How they were going to compete in the Premier League?
Them can say mobile teeth them ball.
Okay.
But man, you're a team from St. Anne's, they finally win a game, man.
Finally.
But Hopewell still struggling.
Hopewell?
Yeah.
They're not hoping well at all.
But that is why I can't tell a story.
Go ahead.
Chojo played the game with 9 man yesterday and win 2-1.
How come they played with 9 men?
They get 2 red cards early in the game.
Yeah?
Keeper save ball a penalty in the last minute of the game. Don't get a penalty, we carry 2-2. And the keeper, brilliant save. Push the ball over the bar. So makes Chojo survive.
Yeah.
So Chojo's are 5th now in the table with 9 points. You understand?
Okay. But Hopewell look like they're in a well without hope.
There's a Chapatan a big side, JPL bound. Well, let us see.
All right, people, listen. So, I've got a lot of requests, right? Blessings, Sir Minot in the building. Kevin Williams, big up yourself, man. All right. TikTok. All right. So TikTok, you are saying that, right? Bad performance. Me know. Now watch TikTok. If you listen, you need to seeing that you watch more football than everybody, and you have followed Jamaica football for so long. TikTok, I challenge you to a debate. You pick the topic and Jamaica football. Any day, anytime, any place. Create your own platform and I'll come on it. Seeing that you have watched and followed football than everybody else. Let's do that TikTok. All right. But unseen. So I've got a lot of requests since I did the last top 10 and the strikers, right? So like I said, we had to take Jeremy and Anderson House out of the top 10 and put in Byron Earl. So people are saying that we need to do the top goalkeepers, right? So me talk to people and they said that I need to come on the platform and let the people help me select the top 10 plus the 5 honorary mentions, because I have a total of 23 names. All right. So people, we're going to delete some names and I need you to help me. All of you who have watched football and know Jamaican goalkeepers, please come in and help us for this. We're going to end the show. We have around 47 minutes or so to go through this. I need as much advice as possible in this from those who watch football. All right. Maybe you also think that there's a name that should be in it that is not in it. You can also bring up that name, but let's see if you would keep or would you take out, right? All right. So let's go and tell me if you're keeping or you're taking out. All right. So unseen, you seeing the list? All right. So there you go, people. So let's do it this way. All right. Maybe I should keep them on a page by page. So let's see if we can do it this way. So we have. All right. So let's see if we can do it this way. Increase the size like this. All right. So let's go from the first, from 1 to 6. Let's do it like that. All right. Unseen. Everybody seeing those names, right? So we're going through.
Yeah, man, may I see it? I'm going to see number 1 them. Number 1.
hold on. All right. So they're not in order.
Okay.
Right. They're not in order because first what we need to do is to get the top 10. And then we can put them in order. All right. So Warren Barrett, does he stay or does he go? You understand?
World Cup keeper, man.
Warren Barrett.
World Cup keeper, man. We stay there, man.
Warren Barrett stays on the list of top 10.
Yeah, man. Barrett after them, man.
All right. Unseen, so Warren Barrett has to stay. All right.
Yeah.
Andre Blake, stay or go?
Not a question. He has to be there. It's a must.
All right. Andre Blake. All right. Shapari all says Barrett stays. Just put the name, right? All right. We have 20 odd names in us, so make sure. All right. Blake stays. Barrett stays. No, it's not in any particular order. All right. So let's go through the names first. What about Donovan Ricketts?
Not a question. After them, after stay.
Donovan Ricketts stays. People tell us if you agree, you know. All right. Donovan Ricketts. They are not in any particular order. First, we're going to pick the name. And then, all right, it seems like everybody so far is okay. Only Andrew Jackson said Barrett should be taken out. Everybody else agreeing so far.
So why you want to go Barrett? And Barrett make World
No.
Cup. Well, that makes sense.
Andrew Jackson is saying that, all right, said that Donovan Ricketts out as well. Hold on. Hold on. All right. What about Aaron Lawrence? Does he stay or does he go?
Aaron Lawrence.
Aaron Lawrence kept for Reno. Wild boy. Aaron Wild Boy Lawrence.
Good
He was
goalkeeper.
reserve keeper.
Well, I'm plotting the night though.
Brethren, Aaron Lawrence, may I ask you about, man? Is he in it? We soon get to platinum, man. We soon get to platinum. Aaron Wild Boy Lawrence. All right, somebody say Wild Boy stays. All right, cool. Then we have Arville Edwards. They said that he's the best keeper ever in Jamaica.
Me don't know him, Mr. Money.
Isn't that Kemar Lawrence's father? All right, so Arville Edwards stays. All right. What about Donovan D.V. Hills?
I don't know that one.
D.V. Hills from Harborview, the short keeper. Donovan D.V. Hills. Unseen, don't know it. Oh, D.V. Hills out. All right. Let's move on. All right. So after D.V., all right. So we're going to take out, because people only can have 10, you know. All right. Clive Wedderburn. That is Clive Spider Wedderburn.
Well, I never see him keep it.
If you have not seen, can't. So, yeah, all right. So people are saying Clive Wedderburn stays. All right. So DV, they say is out. Clive Wedderburn stays. All right. What about Julian Rami McLeish?
Big goalkeeper, that man. McLeish, big goalkeeper.
Julian Rami McLeish.
Now, him just keep on it.
Yes. Should he stay?
A big goalkeeper, that.
Let me hear from the people. Julian McLeish.
Top goalkeeper,
that. Them said Julian McLeish out.
No, a man said McLeish was a good goalkeeper.
Out. Which one played for Boys Town? We don't reach Clive Smith who played for Boys Town. So Julian McLeish out or Julian McLeish stays?
Stays.
We have one stay, we have one out for Julian McLeish. We have a next one that says goes, but they say he's not top 10. All right?
But he's 2-10.
They say he's not top 10. All right, so we're going past Julian McLeish.
Hey, Robert, you don't know good goalkeeper, man.
What about Clive Ninja Simmons from Boystown? Shark goalkeeper. Does Clive Simmons stays or does Clive Simmons goes? Oh, and who you saying should stay?
So I don't understand. Oh, you say, oh, them say Julian out and Clive stays.
Then all right. One person says Leon says Clive stays, Orlando says Clive goes. Couple more person. Clive Simmons, does he stay? Does he go? Clive Ninja Simmons, former Boystown keeper. All right. Ian Campbell said Clive Simmons is the best ever. So Clive Simmons makes a top 10. People, talk to me. All right. Clive out.
Reminds me when them win, I will call them and give them a, I am sure present.
Yeah, we can do that. All right. So it look like Clive Simmons on the borderline right now. Alien Whitaker.
Big goalkeeper after that. You understand? Outshine Peter Check.
Oh, they're saying Clive Simmons too short. What about Alien Whitaker, who kept for Jamaica? And he was voted best goalkeeper in the tournament, ahead of Peter Check. Should he stay? Should he go? Alien Whitaker.
Stays.
A soldier. Alien stays. Some people say Lawrence out, Spider in. All right. Ninja Clive in higher. Are these keepers in local league or for Jamaica? Local league or for Jamaica, anywhere. Some people are saying that Alien Whitaker stays.
Of course.
All right. People, some of the big name on the list, you know. so I don't know how to go and manage it, because all right. So let's go again. Let's go again. So let's go here. All right.
Somebody said we're too young for this.
All right. Whitaker stays unseen yet. What about Dan Clark? Some of you don't know Dan Clark, you know. They say that Dan Clark is the best ever Jamaican keeper. You understand me? Dan Clark, they said, kept when Jamaica, when you had like Oscar Black and those guys playing for Jamaica. The historians say that Dan Clark is the best Jamaican keeper ever. Second to him would be Arville Edwards. So any of you know Dan Clark, or we are going to, because we don't know Dan Clark, we can't keep him in there. All right, so we're going to leave out Dan Clark because most people would not know Dan Clark. All right.
What went wrong with Whitaker career?
We soon get to that, man. What about Loxley Reed? Rossies, Reno, Wadada, Waterhouse. Loxley Reed. Loxley Reed. Does he get in the top 10 or not? Yeah, man. Arville Edwards is there already. All right. Somebody says Loxley stays. All right. Loxley. All right. We're going to cut down the list, you know. So don't worry. I'm going to tell you all who you say must stay. Right. And who definitely we have consensus on being out. What about Edson Scott? Robbie Scott? What about Robbie Scott? Robbie Edson Scott. You know that keeper unseen? You don't know Robbie Scott? Jeez and peace, you man don't know Robbie Scott. You don't know the Tivoli keeper, Robbie Scott, and St. George's keeper?
Which school you play for?
Me not just tell us. Jeez, brother. What wrong with the unseen?
Oh, because St. George's College has him.
They didn't know you used to play with St. George's College. They don't.
You don't know him.
Yeah, and he used to keep it Tiffany. You want to know?
Maybe kind of strike my mind like the top keeper, that's why.
That's it. You just start to watch football. That's it. All right. So is Edson Scott in the top 10? Some people are saying he's borderline. Some people are saying that Scott stay. All right. So I'm just going to keep, and then we're going to cut back down the list. All right. All right. Vesta Constantine was a former JDF goalkeeper, national goalkeeper, Jamaica Regiment. A lot of people going to say them don't know him either. That is the problem, you know. Hold on a sec. We have a call coming in. I think he's going to contend with some of you, you know. Yes, caller. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports.
Why?
Yes.
If unseen and no rabbit cut, 4 people right for the panel.
Unseen, I'm telling you what, see, you know Robert Scott. Tell him, see, you know Robert Scott.
He can't for the panel, buddy.
Unseen, tell him, man, see, you know Robert Scott, no, man.
I think you know Rabbit Scott, Virgin. Unseen, you can't for the panel.
We see him, but remember the name, I can't put the face to his name, man. That's the problem. We must see him. That. But me not strike me as a top keeper, man. You know my top keeper.
If you don't know Rabbit Scott, you can't for the panel. That means you're not going to recite. So you know recite man, them, brother. Because Rabbit Scott played Premier League up to about 5 years ago or so, brother.
That's why I tell you, say, if you not strike me as a top keeper, you know, my brother and call his name already.
Unseen, you don't know the man, Unseen.
Man, just look at the panel.
Yeah,
Unseen can't for the panel.
Big up Cookie, Parky in the building. Thanks for the super sticker.
Unseen, you can't for the panel, brother.
We know Richard McCallum. That man have to stay.
Yo, Spoon can't make no top 10 list over or Rabbit Scott, brother. Tell about that.
All right. So a lot of people don't know, like Dan Clark and Vesta Constantine and Juke Full and those goalkeepers. You have studied Jamaica football in history. You know, them man, they are bad goalkeeper back in the days, you know, brother. But what about Marvin Chin? Can Marvin Chin make the top 10? What you say, Brian?
No, I don't know who named Marvin Chin.
Oh.
The truth be told, still most of them
you don't know. You don't play a part of the panel.
No, I'm never say something. No for them money for them time there.
One day you on this call.
I became Ninja Clive either. I hear me hear about Ninja Clive still. You see me? When we go down a boy's town,
yeah.
I hear me hear about Ninja Clive still. But me know Julian McLeish still. Until if you know Rami, you must know Edson Scott there.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm good to know him, but I don't remember him.
All right. So Marvin Chin was a constant spring goalkeeper. So they are saying, I mean, they're saying that Marvin Chin stays. All right. I think they're saying Marvin Chin stays. For now, what about Richard Spoon McCallum, Waterhouse Cornwall College?
You mean McCallum stays?
All right. They say no Chin, so we're going to remove Chin. All right.
No, man. Spoon can't put this.
Why Spoon can't put it? Spoon keep it at Jamaica.
No, because I assume say have some other people in the year all Sean Sayers and them on the name yet, brother.
All right.
Spoon on the list about here to list reach. Spoon can't for the list, man.
All right.
Sean Sayers is the only good for the club. Portmore,
all right. What about Stennett Psalms? Former one and a goalkeeper.
No, I don't know who that.
You know him good Stennett Psalms?
Some people are saying that Spoon stays.
Of course.
Richard, listen, remember, it's 10 names, you know, brother. We're not looking. It's 10 names.
Spoon better than Scott. See, I'm going to tell you, Spoon better than Scott.
Manins, wait till you call some more names. Because I know Spoon now, I'm going to
all right, people are saying that Stenham, no most the best, man. Duckland, that's what those Stennett Psalms, they just say Stennett Psalms and they make you Stennett. Duckland, a joke. The one else, if you run away and call ball a car. Yeah, that's not the way. That's the one they say. Yeah, man, we have Arville Edwards on the list already, man. Arville Edwards is there, sure stay. That we're sure about. Eagle Republic says that I think Marvin Chin was our first goalkeeper in Scandinavia, if I remember correctly. All right. So all right, so leader is saying that no Aaron Lawrence. All right. We soon take out them because we have 12 names right now. And we can't go past 15 before we start cut it down back to 10. So Marvin Chin is there. All right, so we're gonna go to some more names, and then we can see who else we're gonna have to take out, and then we try to cut it down to 10. All right, so you guys would not know Duke Fuller, you wouldn't know Westpick Morgan.
Yeah, me hear about him. Me hear about Westpick Morgan. The Boystown man that too.
Yeah, man, Westpick Morgan.
Yeah, man,
there
you
you
hear
go.
about Westpick Morgan, man. You hear about Westpick
All right,
Morgan.
some of you, that is the problem. I think some of us don't study Jamaica football and sing, but Westpick Morgan and Duke Fuller, big goalkeeper in Jamaica's time. All right.
Yeah, me hear about Westpick Morgan still. We hear only a story about him still.
Yeah. But some of the man, because they don't know them, it's gonna be hard for me to put them on the list because people are going to say they never saw them playing. But a lot of people never see Pele and still rate Pele. See, Andrew Jackson says that Duke Fuller, big keeper. Chris Carroll says Orlando Nicholas said that Westpick was bad. You understand me? Because it will be biased to the international keepers. All right. What about Liam?
Bad when me, because sometimes in Jamaica bad mean good enough.
No, man, he mean bad goal. You know, bad goalkeeper. Yeah. He's Mark. They said that he's Marvin Morgan grandfather. All right. What about Leon Garden?
No, sir.
Leon Garden.
Leon Garden keeper Harborview, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He's not going to listen.
What about Dewey and Miller?
Yo, Manning.
Yeah.
Top keeper.
Black top keeper.
Dewey and Miller?
Yeah, man. No, Black a top keeper still, but I mean, probably them are going to look on it like.
You can't stay him out.
No, man, you're a mad man and you want to put Spoon on it and you want to put Black on this, brother. Black's go all of Europe will win goalkeeper of the season, brother. What you talk about unseen? Miller have to the on the list, brother. What you want about Spoon, you don't want about Black on the list. Man have to the on the list, brother.
All right.
Man, he's have to take a little more consider.
All right. Sean Sayers and Chris DaCosta.
Sayers have to the on it. I don't know DaCosta.
Sean Sayers is a good goalkeeper.
Man, he's only have on Dewey and Kerr. I think he was a bad keeper than that, you know.
Yeah, but I think Dewey and Kerr make a top 10 because a top 10, you know, good keeper.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I think Dewey and he's a management. I mean, honestly, you know, I don't think you'd make the top 10, but he's a very good goalkeeper.
Kerr Miller they on the same level.
All right, some people are saying that I must mix the legend with the youth them.
All right, so take out Aaron Lawrence and Warren Barrett. Take out them money. And them money are legend.
Two monies, man. You see the era? You make a mistake with the era.
What do you mean?
You make a mistake with the era.
Check out who?
See Boris Johnson.
Warren Barrett and Ricketts.
Man's man, read the Boris Johnson comment.
Legend money's man. Them man, they're legend, man.
Oh, so who no want pick? Them not pick goalkeepers in them time. If you say don't mix the legend with the youth, you need to separate different era. All right.
Yes, so put the legend them separate. Them are 3 man, they're legend.
All right. So let me give you. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, right? Let me give you the legend keeper then, because some of you not going to know them, and tell me if these keepers, these names would make the legend list, and then we come down to the Sayers and Gregory Hall and them man the name. All right. So some of you not going to know some of these names still, but me as a man, we do my research, you know. So let's make a first list of the legends. All right. Me will try to see if we can put them up there. Not in order necessarily, but all right. So let's go to the legend. So up here, so first name would have put in is a lot of people. Oh, All right, let's go back up. Arville Edwards, right?
Yeah.
People tell me if I agree with this list, with the legends. All right. Let me do football. Arville Edwards. All right.
Man, send me the link when we join the stream.
Okay. All right. So Arville Edwards. Then we all go. So Bob. Duke Fuller. Westpick Morgan. All who don't know them names still, but Vesta Constantine. So the legend people, them never tell me if them name if these names, because these are the names of the research. Let me just get Brian on the link as well. Unseen, you know these names that I'm putting up Unseen?
Man, is when I get one name on the panelist, so I know them thing like leader. Leader come talk. Leader seems like
leader I know some of them are goalkeeper, yeah, man. Leader I know some of them. Leader I know some of them goalkeeper here when me I talk about, man. Me I tell you that.
And Chris win and them man, Andrew Jackson. The man who come on the panel.
All right, so these are who we call it. These are the legends in Jamaica goalkeeping history. All right, top 10. All right. So you have Dan Clark. All right. You have Sylvan Murphy. Yeah. So if you go legend now, who from this era? Would you put Warren Barrett in the legends list? Are they money keeping at the World Cup, you know? You have to put Warren Barrett in there, not true?
You have to put him in there.
Yeah. Who else? Two more names, people. Two more names.
You're going to put Donovan Ricketts in there, right?
As a legend, you have Clive Spider Wedderburn, you have Paul Campbell.
But legend mean you're old. Yeah.
Not necessarily, but it could be your accomplishment.
So Donovan Ricketts, man. Our example accomplishment wise.
All right. Man, so all right. So would you put Aaron Lawrence in there? DV Hills. Some people saying DV Hills and Aaron Lawrence. All right. So that is the top 10. That is the legends list. All right. A goalkeeper. DV Hills. People saying Aaron Lawrence. And some are saying Clive Wedderburn.
Man say Donovan Ricketts are the best goalkeeper of Jamaica ever.
All right. So now, all right, people, that is what we said at the legends. That is the legends list. Boris Johnson said Frank Sims. Man, I said Blake a legend too. Man, I said the Spider from Camperdown. All right, we have a call coming in, people. Yes, caller. Welcome to the show.
Morning, man.
Yeah, man. Blessings. Welcome.
What happened to Senate Farms and Kid Harris?
You think them man they make the legends list?
Well, nobody no better have Senate Farm, brother. You never Senate Farm yet. And Kid Harris from Steve and Senate Farm from Wadada. You never
yeah, man. I see them keep, but is he better than Arville Edwards, Duke Fuller, Westpick Morgan, Vesta Constantine, Dan Clark, Sylvan Murphy, Warren Barrett, DVS, Aaron Lawrence?
Aaron Lawrence can't keep like Senate Farms, man. And Kid Harris, man.
Maybe
hey, Senate Farms, they well good enough.
All right, people. All right, watch this now. All right, so people. All right, me hear you in a caller. But who do I take off the list and put in Senate Psalms? How much time Senate Psalms keep for Jamaica?
Anybody.
No, you can't tell me that, man. You have to give me a name, man. You have to give me some name.
Right. I don't know, you know.
No, but you have to. All right, you You have to wheel and come again. Go back and tell me who need to come off, because here somebody is saying that. You know?
All right. Let me go and listen. But we just give you them two names, the Tennis Times and Kidaris.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. All right, Carl. Yeah. All right. People are saying that Donovan Ricketts is a legend.
I mean, after night.
All right. So who do we take out?
Got Aaron Lawrence on them, man.
So you are taking out Aaron Lawrence, who went to the World Cup.
No, he got a World Cup. But in my second stream, I said he got it done.
It don't matter, but he was a key part. What about Donovan Ricketts?
No, man, Donovan Ricketts' performance internationally was good.
All right. So now we are going to list 10 other goalkeepers now. All right. These are what we call the modern days keepers. All right. So let's restart from 1.
Hey, do bad.
So you have Andre Blake. We can add who to this list? Who miss out on the list over there that we can add to this list? Andre Blake. All right. Donovan Ricketts, nah, because him over there, so. Julian McLeish can make this. Well, Alien Whitaker, let's put down some of the names that everybody kind of agreed on. Alien Whitaker. Right? So Aaron Lawrence is off this list because him over there. Arville Edwards is off. These are the modern day keepers now. Donovan Hills is off because he's on that list. Julian McLeish, Clive Simmet, Alien Whitaker is up here already. All right. So who are some of the other names now we need to add to make the modern day list of 10?
What chance has?
Oh, somebody's saying that Kid Harris was a casualty of the whole country thing.
You know, put chance has.
Huh? Oh, Sean Sayers. Okay. All right. So Sean Sayers. So let's put in Sean Sayers.
Hey, Angelo Ricketts still no.
Huh?
Angelo Ricketts still no. Angelo. 5'5".
Sean Sayers.
155, low Ricketts bad.
Who again? Somebody was saying Gregory Hall. Does Gregory Hall make this list? Stennett Psalms. They said that someone said Stennett Psalms made this list. Who again? Miller? I don't. Who we missing out on people? Let me see whose name we are done. Dan Clark. Edza Scott. What about Edza Scott? Marvin. What about Marvin Chin?
Andre Blake in the Legends corner, right?
Yep. Andre Blake. Yeah, man. Andre Blake is the top of the list that we have right here. Dwayne Carr is the Gregory Hall. Dwayne Carr. Jacomino Barrett. Marvin Chin. Pick Knight. Jacomino Barrett. Leon Garden.
Yeah,
Oh, Boris Johnson is saying that Ricketts is a youth, so I'm not supposed to be over the list there. So we are going to bring.
Someone is man. That's how we got to ask if a youth pick legends, you know. That's how I know. Age. If you use age. I think of use age.
So you would have Donovan Ricketts in the Legends corner.
Yeah, my legend.
Or you put Clive Wedderburn over there and put him over on the modern keeper list.
Ricketts a legend, man.
Like
how Bolt would be a legend.
He's a legend, you know. But I think when you look at these keepers, they are like 20 years probably older than Ricketts. So I would put Clive Wedderburn. This is what I think we need to do on scene. Like, I think Ricketts is like Clive Wedderburn is more deserving of being over here. And then over here, I think Donovan Ricketts. Because really and truly, in our time of watching football, it's between Donovan Ricketts, and Andre Blake, who are the two best we have seen, I need one more to complete this list. So, are we okay with this top 10?
You put Scott over here, so.
Somebody saying that Kid Harris as well. Loxley Reed.
Yeah, man, the man this Ricketts is true.
No, G's and peace. I did not say. Did I say Ricketts is not a legend? Unseen. How that a disrespect? Come on, man. We said the man is a legend, but we're going.
No, is a comment, Mary.
We are putting with the.
Man is down the Ricketts that.
Eh?
Man say man is down the Ricketts that.
Kevin Williams said Ricketts must stay in the legend top 10. Yo.
Ricketts is a legend. He's no longer playing. Yes. So give him that title. No.
Brethren, all right. So here's the thing now, people. You have to tell me who, don't just give me a name. Tell me who you're taking out and who you're putting in. So here's what. For the next 14 minutes, tell me who you're taking out from where and who you're putting in. Let's do that. Don't just give me.
But man, I think you have to make it clear though. What makes you a legend? Make it clear. Is it age, quality? What?
Huh?
Is it age or quality?
It can't be quality. You have to talk about eras as well. Because you will not be able to judge Westpick Morgan and Vesta Constantine and Dan Clark and those things because you have not seen them.
I ask you about age and quality.
I would say both, but what I'm saying is that the quality question is going to be hard to measure because you have not seen them. So we have two lists of 10 people, right? One is the past era, and the present. So we have 20 goalkeepers. If you think that there is one that should be moved, that's fine. Tell me who you would take out and who you would put where. All right, so that is the names that we have. These are the names that got the most consensus. Ryan FC is very upset right now because he don't make the first list, he don't make the second list. And if we run a third list, I am sure.
You know the man say my shopkeeper.
Boris Johnson, seriously though.
Ryan can't keep like me.
Boris, here's what the problem now, Boris, on a serious level still. Respect is due, but all the keepers that you're calling are Waterhouse keepers. Come on, man. Waterhouse now have the 10 best keepers, them. With all due respect. With all due respect. Boris, come on. All right, so please, tell me who would you take out from what list? So we're going to make some changes and finalize the list. So I know the people are saying that Kid Harris from Montego Bay should be here. So just give me a name to take out and who do I add in from any one of the lists. So if you say that Donovan Ricketts should go over on the first list, who would you take out and put him over there? So let's do that. All right, so let me get your comments.
Which play the tough road you talk about, man?
No must King Pele, man.
Goalkeeper, where are you with?
No, man, he's talking about Pele, the international Pele, the Brazilian Pele. All right. I rate Pele as the best baller of all time. That's me. All right? And because I've watched him, Yeah, man, you can call in people. Oh, geez, I'm missing some calls. I didn't even realize. All right, people, you can call in. Those who are calling, they can call back. So I have him as number one. But the people who say Messi is number one or Ronaldo, I can't argue with them because really and truly, he's right up there. Who we have seen. All right, don't listen. Here's what I'm saying, though. I will remove people, but you have to tell me who to take out. So don't just give me a name. Just tell me who do I need to take out. Who do I take out and put in that player? Come on, man. Just tell me that now. Tell me who to take out and who to put in. DV Hills for Alien Whitaker. I think DV Hills with it. All right, Miller out, Mannings, and who in? Scott in, all right? Hey, welcome to I Am Sure Sports Scholar.
Mr. Mannings, man. So, good afternoon and unforeseen. Good afternoon to you too.
Big up.
All right. So now I say something. Foreseen. You never share your suck when you back in the day with nobody.
My question that?
Yes.
Repeat it down here.
When you play ball and you're tired and thirsty and everything, and somebody buy a suck. You never share it with any. You never share suck with any other baller before.
No, sir.
Growing up.
No, sir. That's your suck.
You don't grow up in a country, man. You don't grow up in a country.
Share bag juice. Share bag juice. But suck be small.
Yeah, the same suck and bag juice, the same thing.
No, man. One bigger than one.
Just inside. But basically the same thing. But man, I have a question for you. Barry Watson, is he a parish president?
Yes, he's a parish president from Manchester.
Yes, and that is where I'm from because I know him. So let me tell you when I will give Barry Watson ratings. It's like how Barry Watson come and see the situation right now. And when the voting time comes for him to cast him vote, he makes the right decision. That is when me will love and respect Barry Watson. Because if you come and see the situation now and you do anything otherwise, then there's no change. You're going right back to where you're coming from. But I'm the first responder, so I respond to my own self. So you don't have to agree with
me. Yeah.
So another thing, man, is man, because I go down, me have some, me use up the one call me get to free my high blood pressure. So I love the team and I love what they stand for. That is very commendable. So, you know, I'm only showering praises. The only thing that made my head hurt me is that they keep dribbling too much. It's almost like every man have to pass a man in order to lay off the ball. You understand? So one of the time the big striker was so exhausted he had to squat down because he might try to pass 2 and 3 people, and maybe he's not that fit, you know. So I'm just suggesting if they're listening to try and not overwork. Don't overwork yourself. You know, I think just passing the ball around will be a lot better. Another thing is, you would hope that with all that is going on with the women being so organized that the JFF would learn something. But they don't seem to be learning anything at all. You know, that is depressing. But for Mr. Fuzzy, I started off being a little bit cagey about him. But I see that he's making changes. Whether you people want to talk about they're trying to exhibit players so they can get the contract, you know, I see them making changes that your callers have been asking for. Now, you see when this happened, Manningsman, it gives a sense of love more for coach and team and country, you know. When you see that what the populace likes is very good for team, coaches, and country going and the federation going forward. Because now you start to identify with us with honesty. I think it's a lot of, you know, it shows a lot of honesty when the coach starts to quote unquote do the right thing. What do you say?
Yeah, good point you make. Good point you make. And yeah, I think that's a very good point.
Because even with the change of even benching Zimenez and change and giving the captain's armband to the goalkeeper. Maybe he's been listening to your program. And if everybody no seriously, if look at this. If everybody call in and say, I don't think this player should have the captain's armband because he's not mobile and there's more leadership qualities over there. It's not like you in management gonna listen to everything that your detractors is saying, you know. But you can, an honest person will look within and say, you know, maybe these people are right. Let me make a change.
Yes.
And what do you get? You get less people criticizing your team.
Yeah.
You get more people now start say, wow, Fuzzy is different from the rest. Because now I have to ask you a big time. All right, let me ask you a question. This Zimenez that you're seeing right now, is it the same Zimenez that Paul Hall saw?
If it's the same, no, Zimenez has not played good in this tournament.
So what did Paul Hall see?
That's what I'm saying, that he's not playing good in this tournament. So maybe when Paul Hall saw him,
Paul Hall saw him, he showed more promise and better.
Yeah, that is possible. Yes.
So again, you have to look at Fuzzy closely, because how long have you been saying that? Let's say Albus Powell, you've been seeing that the guy will leak and all of that, and no matter what the whole Jamaica say, some people don't care what the opinion of the masses are. You understand? So me not make no change no matter what. If Paul Hall keep playing Brown on the right side and Brown leaking all the time, you know, think people lose a little respect for the coach, like him not me not think same as good as I thought. Is that criticism justified?
Yeah, I mean that criticism would be justified.
But man is man.
And maybe lastly, yeah.
You have to remember the position, you know. What is the person's right and what position?
What I mean?
What he's just asking is if the person is playing in the position, in their best position.
Well, like you said, man is man. If you see the person number too much, whatever position they play in, they not play good.
Okay.
But let me leave. Let me not take up too much of your time. But let me ask you another quick last thing. You know, you have the Jamaica trials taking place.
Yes.
The national trials.
Yes.
And the only thing you need to represent Jamaica is what? Your passport.
Yes.
Look how easy it is to come from Timbuktu and attach under the pillow, under the bed, to try out for your country. Yes. Why is it so hard for football?
Two different. So that's the final question. Let me answer you. So a lot of times the players that we struggle with in terms of documentation are the players in England, in the UK. We don't generally have that players problem with the players from out of the Americas. That's it. So a lot of our track and field tryouts come from England. Our football tryouts, they come from England, who are citizens.
North America, you mean?
They're from no man. A lot of our football senior team.
Oh
Person,
yeah.
So that's different.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that's a little bit different.
Okay.
Yeah, man. All right, then, caller. But thanks for the call,
All right,
first
man.
responder. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
respect.
man. Anytime.
Every time.
All right, man.
Yeah. Hey, Sir Preacher. All right. So people, that is a 10. All right. We call them past legends, present legends. Some people are saying that Kid Harris from down in Mobile should be in the team. But you have to tell me, who are you going to take out from which one of the list? All right. They are saying that Miller should be in the team. Who do I take out and put in Miller? All right. That's one. Who should I take out and put in? Some people are saying as well, who else is saying should be in there? I think so. Miller, who should I take out and put in Miller? You tell me that. All right. Hey, big up Unseen. The man of program is called the Breakfast Edition. You can check him out in the morning times. Have a program over there on Unseen Sport. Bless up, Unseen. Thanks.
Big program, man. Big program. Make sure you get in the cappuccino and not come in the morning. All right?
Yeah. What is cappuccino, Unseen?
The tea with them
tea?
It's
not tea.
It's a tea. Yeah, cappuccino.
No, it's not. It's not tea.
It's what?
It's coffee.
So no coffee, tea?
No. Coffee and tea, brother. Coffee and tea is different, brother.
If it was the coffee, I made the tea then.
No. I see that's up for respect. Take care, my brother. I see my brethren, but check out him show. Yeah. We have a caller. Jeremy, welcome to I Am Sure Sports.
Yo, you see yo, Joe kind of man, you're cutting in man. Big up, man. I send for you and your panelists. At this point, people should stop talking about what they're gonna take in, adding.
You're breaking up.
All right.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, hearing you now. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, man, we're hearing you now. Go ahead, Jeremy.
People need to stop talking about no one who they wish was there. Team is there. Yes, this person was there, that person was there. That is not just look forward.
Hello? All right. Jeremy, you have to sort out the line and see if we can get us back, all right? Because we're not hearing you. Yeah. All right, so people, so those are the names of the keepers that we have, two lists. And so if you want a keeper to be on the list, you have to tell me who you're taking out, all right? Tell me who you're taking out and I will do that. Yes, go ahead. Hello?
Here now.
You're still breaking up, man. Yeah.
Right.
Hello? You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we're hearing you now. Go ahead. Yes.
What's going on? Hear me now. Let's talk about who was there. Right? Yeah, let's just go ahead and support them. Hello? I don't know what's going on today, yo. We're not hearing much.
You're saying that but we're not really having
any
yeah, man, we're hearing you. We haven't had any conversation today per se discussing players who are not there.
Yeah. Now that's what everybody keep on talking about. This person should be there and that person should be there. That person not there. It's just go ahead and use what we have, right?
Yeah, but we haven't been having that conversation.
With the players
what I'm saying though, we shouldn't be. We have not been having that conversation today. I think most people are settled on the players who are there, and that is what the discussion has been.
No, I just heard you said somebody. I just heard you say a while ago if somebody said
take out this person, who you gonna replace them with? Who should have been there? You
No
said that
man,
about somebody named Miller or something
no
like that.
man, no man. All right, so I look like you're watching the program in bits and pieces. So we are looking at the
Yes.
top. We are looking at the top 10 goalkeepers in Jamaica. We had two lists. We have one of past legends and present legends. So persons are saying that Robbie Scott should not be there and Miller should be there. So we are asking the people, which one of the goalkeepers would you take out to put in the goalkeeper that you want in? This we have finished with the under 20 part.
Makes sense now. Makes sense. Well, I have a question for your panelists. To saying that, right, that we're not going to send a squad there, right, to win. We're going to send a squad to get some youth opportunity to get some contract. So, okay, we're not going to pick the best squad. We're not going to pick, because I heard this. We're not going to pick too much from overseas.
Where you heard that?
I heard that from several. I heard that it came from, every time I say stuff, I like to have my proof. I'm not around my computer right now. That it came from the coach and it came from somebody in the association that they want to give players a chance to get some contracts, right? I'm just asking, I'm asking your panelists how he feel about that. If you think that's true,
he had to leave, so I'm the only one here. But if anybody came out and said we are not going there to win the tournament, we only want to get players on contract, that is wrong, and it should not be supported. And I think it should be investigated by the Minister of Sports, and whoever said that should be removed. If somebody came out and said we should not be going there to win the tournament, but we should be going there to help players to get contract, they should be removed from football with immediate effect.
Yeah, because I heard that like 3 times yesterday, and I was like, wait a minute.
From persons you said that yesterday, you heard that.
Yes, but I'm just trying to tell you, I'm not sure if
you can
accurate.
Find that.
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, man. See if you can find that and send it to me, because I would play it publicly.
I'm not
sure. Find it and send it to me. Because
I'm not sure of the I don't want to spread it.
Listen, I would call even radio stations and put that out there that persons in the federation and the coaches have said that their purpose of going there is to help to get players on contract. Because if that is said.
But I want to be on the record. I'm not sure it came from there. I'm not sure who it came from, but I heard it. You understand? So I just calling to see if you heard it and if it's true. And how you think about it.
No.
So I don't want to spread any rumors.
Okay.
I don't know if it's true. You understand?
Okay.
The final question to you, big man. Positions, right? I hear you talking about positions, right? Most teams, right? When a coach come in and a coach will look for you until they say, I want you to play this position. Take Onandilo, for instance, right? He was a forward. And Timmons looked for him and said, I want you to play defense, right?
Yes.
Do you remember that? The incidents, right? There's other incidents where coach look upon you and convert you into a thing, right? Sometimes it depends on what the team need and who can fit that role. I remember when Bibi Gardner went to Bolton Wanderers and Big Sam took him from him in midfield. Is it left wing when he used to play and put him in a defensive position? And Big Sam thing was about Bibi Gardner. This guy's like a water out of fish. He can adapt to anything.
A fish out of water.
You have some players like that.
He was a fish out of water.
A fish out of water.
Yeah.
He can adapt to anything.
Yeah.
You have some players who are good at that. Some players who you can change them in any position and then can fill that role, right?
Yes.
So going back to Deshaun Brown, right? That's his name. The guy that's playing right back for us. And he's not doing that.
Javian Brown.
Yeah, Javian Brown. He's not doing that, you know what I mean? What is his natural role?
His natural role, I think he plays better.
His natural position.
I think he plays better in a back three, in my opinion. And that's where I see him play the best.
I don't know much about him.
Yeah.
What was his? I mean, since you be watching him play from high school, whatever going on to college and all that stuff.
He played centre back. He played centre back in high school, and with his club, Vancouver Whitecaps, he plays in a back three sometimes on the right side, or he plays in a back three in a right wing back position.
So what people need to understand that is the system that the coaches are using. It's not that the player is not good. So now you're saying something to me that makes sense now. It's the system that the coaches are using him in. So maybe he doesn't fit that role.
In fairness to the coach, though, the coach cannot play a system for every player's liking.
There you go. There you go. And no, I'm not blaming the coach. I'm knocking the coach. It's that people need to understand that too, right? That's not his natural role. Because by a session of him was that, oh my God, this guy is leaking. But now by you telling me, no, that's not his natural role, right? Then I understand now. And I understand what the coach is coming from now.
In high school, he played as a center back. At Vancouver, he plays in a back. When they play the back three, he sometimes play the right center back, or he plays the right wing back, which means his defensive assignment would not be the same way as when he plays with Jamaica. Yeah.
And I'm going to leave you one final question, brother.
Yes, sir.
So he's not doing that, good of a job out there, being on the right? And I know the last game them have Damian Lewis switched with him. The Suriname game and did a wonderful job out there.
They didn't. Damian Lowe didn't switch with him. The coach changed. So on that side, the coach had King playing the center back on the left side. What he did, because we were being attacked by Suriname out there, he moved Damian Lowe over to the right side of the center back pairing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, of course, make some changes and things kind of change, and kind of show up over there, right? So here's my final question to you now. Who do you think is the best man for that position that we have to all the Reggae Boys pool? A player that you, man, would have put in that, position. Are your two best players you think could fill that role?
I have not seen him yet. As soon as I see him, I'll let you know.
So you are the coach that believe the same way. So there's nobody that you think is good for that position.
I don't see the right back yet who can do the job for us. Yeah.
That means that we're not trouble them, man.
I don't know.
But I like your honest opinion.
That's me. Maybe there is, but I have not seen him yet. As soon as I see him though, and he can represent Jamaica right away, I'll let you know. There are some out there, but they say can, but they don't have the necessary documentation.
So just give me one that you think could be. Just give me one that you think is a little bit up to standard.
A little bit. I think Max Aarons is a player up to standard, but he is nowhere near to qualifying. Have the qualifying documentation to represent Jamaica. That's what I'm saying. So there are names out there, but in terms of persons,
do you think that he's the best out of all of them?
Yeah, I think if he could play for Jamaica right now, I think he's the best of all that I see out there. That's my opinion. Max Aarons from Watford, from Norwich City.
Yeah, I think I saw him too. All right, yeah, man. Respect, man. We just want to get your input on that,
All right, then. Blessings.
All right, bless up.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So, preacher, add up your thing. So, the people, this is the list because whomever. All right, because like Loxley Reed is not on the list. All right, people say Leon Garden should be on the list. They said Loxley Reed, Leon Garden should be on the list. Who should we take out though and put in those names? They say Paul Campbell is not on the list. Who should we take out? Kid from Harris from down in Mobile, not on the list. Somebody just mentioned a name from Kingston College as well. Soupbone, KC keeper. I don't know that keeper. So who should he come in for? So you can't just give me a name. Tell me who you would take out and who you would put in. That's the thing. Because I always say it's easy to say, yeah, man, this person should be in it. It is 10 names. So tell me, are you all satisfied with these two lists? 20 goalkeepers. All right? So let me know if who you would take out, who you would put in. All right, like I said, Loxley Reed is not there. Gregory Hall is not there. Leon Garden is not there. Dwayne Miller is not there. Damian Hyatt is not there. So tell me, who do you take out? Who do you put in? Or we can say, people say Giacomino Barrett. Who do you take out? Who do you put in? Where is all Balakar? I have not even heard from Balakar. Man, another of fake stories. What fake stories say and all? I don't know. Explain to me what you mean by that. I don't know. What is the fake? What is the new fake story out there now? Tell me. So who do you take out? All right. Duckland says Jacko don't make this list. All right. So there you go. He's out. What about Chris Da Costa? Does he make the list? That's our next name. Are we good to go? So can we save this and say this is the two list? Past and would say more present legends, and these are the names of some of the best goalkeepers to have represented Jamaica to date. I think the problem we're going to have is that from these 20 names, can we make a final 10? That is going to be a big challenge for us. How Barrett and Lawrence on the past legend list with, while McLeish, Scott, and especially Marvin Chin on the present list, they're almost the same time. We have to find a way. We have to find a way. We have to find a way to get them on it. To get them on it. AQ. So are you saying you're removing Julian, Robbie Scott, and Marvin Chin off the list and Stennett Psalms? They just don't make it. We could do that. We could say, listen, these guys didn't make the list in their era, so they shouldn't be on this list. So TikTok, you see the man question, right? And you jump to it. Aren't you embarrassed now? Because see, Cyan Hall has responded. Right? Aren't you embarrassed? Aren't you embarrassed now? TikTok. You must be laughing at yourself. Cyan Hall is saying only 4 real goalkeepers on those lists. Unless they play in a major tournament for Jamaica, there's nothing to measure. Okay? All right? What is a major tournament for you, Cyan Hall? So you're saying that we can't make a list of the keepers in Jamaica because they have not played. We're talking about keepers that have kept in Jamaica, and you're saying that we should not make. Come on, man, do better than that. We can make a different list now of those who have gone on to international career, and then you'd have like your Andre Blake and your Ricketts and your Ryan Thompson, your Sean Sawyers, and Marvin Chin, who also played overseas. You could do that. Paul Campbell and those guys could come in. We could do that. But we are also looking at keepers who have kept in Jamaica. Isn't D.V. Hales about 5'6" in height? So you will remove D.V. Hales from that list and put who over there? Donovan Ricketts. All right. All right. So let's do that. They said that D.V. Hales would not make this list. I don't think D.V. would mind. D.V. would tell her that Donovan Ricketts is ahead of him. All right. Donovan Ricketts. All right. So that means we need a name over here. Maybe this is where Dwayne Miller, I don't know, makes it here. Or is there someone else that we should? Working with people. They said that Ryan LFC, we're going to make a next list for keepers who never really kept. Just kidding, Ryan. Keepers who never kept gold, they just kept silvers. Somebody said DV better than Ricketts. You see me, I tell you now, we can't understand. What am I going to do? DV better than Ricketts. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, so should I put back DV and put Ricketts over on the other list? Take out Sawyers and put in Kid Harris. All right, so they're saying take out Sawyers and put in Kid Harris. I can't say I remember Kid Harris, but yeah, so that's what we're getting from the people. We have around 10 minutes to go. Yeah. All right. So, oh geez. So, yo, Ryan, I'm gonna beat today, you know. And I see all of that call a friend here, watch the stream, you know. Ryan, make sure you take them comment and prove to the man. I'm gonna interview Ryan about him days of goalkeeping. Ryan, we need to interview you, you know. All right. So, Andrew Jackson is saying that he has watched Ricketts and he has watched DV Hills, and he believes that DV Hills is a better keeper than Donovan Ricketts. All right. So here's what we're going to do. In fact, you know that many people said that while DV Hills was there, like Spider Wedderburn and those guys would not get any game, you know, only when probably DV was injured. That's for Jamaica. All right. So let's go like here now. All right. So that is the list over there. All right. Is that any better, people? Roy Simpson. Roy Simpson. When I say we make a third list, Ryan would not be able to make it. Right, yes, Roy Simpson. Roy Simpson was a good goalkeeper. He's the present team manager for the Reggae Boys. I don't know any of to tell me because personally I've never seen Roy Simpson. All right, but Aaron Lawrence kept in the World Cup, people. A clean sheet, I think, against Japan. Jamaican Red Devil. So when Ryan done watch this stream and take on the comments, you know, I'll go up on him show later, you know. Fire. You hear me? I tell you. So don't go on rapid. You go on rapid. Ryan. So Cyan Hall, just give us your list, no man. Give us your list of, like, if you're supposed to make, you're based on what you're saying, you know, you only have 4 goalkeepers. Give us the 4. So people, is that list now? Are we all good with that list? All right, I see people, I get a text that Clive Simit never met the legends list. So him can't make this list. So they said that Lockley Reed should go here. I don't know, you know, just working with you, you know. Because Lockley Reed is a younger goalkeeper. All right. I hear you. All right. No, man, Ryan is not Ryan Tom is not Ryan LFC, you know. This is the Ryan that kept in the championship. I think he kept. That's not. No, man. No. That's not Ryan LFC is not. Ryan LFC is Jackson, not Thompson. People, come on, man. They better than that. Yeah, IT push. We know that there's no present legend, but you understand me? All right, let me take off the present legend and just say, you know, I know what I'm going to call it. Other, very easy. We're going to fix it. Past legend, other top keepers. All right? Bam. There you go. I'm going to keep man's man on him feet. So, is this list good enough, people? Right? Is this list good enough? All right. Who, yeah, like I said, Chris DaCosta is out. Leon Garden is out. Yeah. All right. Rob Smith say it look good now. All right. And with that text me, I get it up. All right, there you go. So there you go. You know who I'm talking. Big coach in America now. There you go, Kevin Williams. That is the Ryan that I'm talking about. Not Ryan LFC. Brethren, Ryan LFC is not on the list. That's real. that Ryan is Ryan Jackson. Come on, man. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. People saying Richard McCollum. See, I just get a text said that Richard McCollum should be on the list over Stennett Sams because Stennett Sams is an older keeper in Aaron Lawrence and Warren Barrett time. And he wasn't in the national setup. So how come he's on the as a top keeper list? But he is a top keeper. You understand me? So some people are saying that Spoon should be on the list over him. No, man, we're going to do a list for the girls, man. Don't worry yourself. Rob Smith and Robert Smith is different. All right, cool, Robert. Cool. Yeah. You know, both of you kind of have similar reasoning and always respect your guys, you know, point of view and thing. Yeah. All right, so sign all. I had Wedderburn over Hills. But then people are saying that when Wedderburn and Hills were around, Hills was the keeper for the national team. And only if and when he was injured, Wedderburn would keep. So I had Wedderburn over there and a Spider Wedderburn, you know. There are other people who believe there was a next Spider who is better. So it's just, you understand me? But I do understand what you're saying, Sayana. IT push. Goofy. Who is Goofy? You have to give me him correct name. I don't know the alias. You know what we should have done though? We should have looked at the keepers who are keeping now. Yeah. No, sir. Cyan Hall. Wedderburn was not the keeper when Reno won. No, sir. It was Aaron Wildboy Lawrence. Yes, sir. And Loxley Reed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. that I can tell you, sir. Like I said, I have him over there over DV Hills, but then the people, you understand me? I have him over DV, but people are saying that he while DV was maybe there was a town versus country thing. And some people are saying like Spider Williams from Camperdown. Some people say he's the original Spider. He's better than Spider Wedderburn. So there's always all of these things. Because we could... Yeah. But many people in Jamaica don't rate Warren Barrett because he wasn't... You know, there was a keeper called Divey. You know? But Warren Barrett wasn't one of those keepers. But they said that in terms of position, he was always well positioned. Yeah. But that Reno team had Aaron Lawrence in goal for those back-to-back championship. I think at that time, Spider Wedderburn was at Wadada, I think. Because remember, Spider left Reno to go to Wadada. And one of those times, they had Loxley Reed. I think that was one of the big under-23 teams that Loxley Reed was a part of. And, you know, so... Yeah, I think back in the days, you know, Jamaica really had some good goalkeepers, you know, that, I mean, we never had a deficit in goalkeeping, to be honest. I think it is the other areas that we were let down in, but we have always had very good goalkeepers. In the 90s, I would say, in the 80s, we had very good goalkeepers. You have like Eric Curry. I mean, many other names that could be mentioned. You know, yep. But tomorrow or later, we'll come up with a next very interesting list of players and persons. Again, I know that some of the persons who give me some of the information, they are going to do research and then come and present to me other information. And I will come back and let you know who they think should do what and who should be where. All right. But this has been I Am Sure Sports. I want to thank you, as usual, for being a part of the show, for sticking and staying with us for the duration of the show. We thank you as well for liking the video. That helps as well. We thank you for all the super chats. We thank you for all the super stickers. Again, remember to hit the like button if you have not yet subscribed. Please go ahead and subscribe to the platform. Remember, the Jamaica U-20s, their next game, right, will be on Sunday. It looks like we're going to be playing Haiti, but today, in an hour or so, Mannings will be taking on Glenmuir in the Rural Under-14 finals, and Jamaica College and Wolmer's will meet in the urban area finals, under 14. All right. Also, the JPL games are on today at 5:30 and 7:30. We're going to do a live watch along, so you can join us for that. The national trials also begin this evening. You'll see the heats of the 100 meters, the hurdles. So stay tuned, Shelly. Yeah, I mean, Shelly, Brianna Williams, Elaine, Sharika. Oh, geez, you have Kemba Nelson. The field is stocked in the 100 meters. You have Akeem Blake and, Seville, former Calabar athlete. So, Huan Blake. So, going to be some interesting days and times. So, look forward to that. All right. Chris Taylor could be in the 100 meters as well. So, yep. So, a lot of sporting activities for your viewing pleasure. Man, I have been watching the Reggae Boys play. All Jamaican goalkeepers save the hard shot and let in the easy goal. Yeah, man. Oblique Seville. There you go, Jason. Oblique Seville. So listen, respect to every single one of you. Even TikTok, who have a lot to say. Yeah. Yeah, the hurdles as well. is going to be fire. So a lot of good events on today's first day. Listen, thank you again. If you have not yet, before you leave the stream, go hit the like button. Be blessed, stay safe, and remember our quote, right? We had a quote at the beginning, and I want to end with it. And it simply says this: he who must destroy others to succeed must know that destruction awaits him at the gate of his success. The author is unknown. I am Man's Man. This has been I Am Sure Sports. You have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of the day.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Erdis, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, you cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Orchard Race, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like, yeah, someone on for the food from young, from where they knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.